Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this Game of the Week football broadcast on KOFO.com. Tonight, the West Franklin Falcons host the Wellsville Eagles. This KOFO Game of the Week broadcast is brought to you by Advent Health Ottawa, CarStar, Kansas State Bank, Quality Structures, and by Sutton's Jewelry, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and Kramer Pharmacy. Our Game of the Week on KOFO.com is also brought to you by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Ottawa University, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Arvest Bank, and by Peckham's Pumpkin Patch, Mid-America Bank, South Shore Animal Hospital. Also by Goppert State Service Bank, Guy and May's Tavern, and Buzzard's Pizza. Now let's head to the field and join KOFO's Luke Queen for our KOFO Game of the Week.
And welcome everybody here to KOFO's High School Game of the Week for week number 8. Luke Queen with you here in Pomona, Kansas at West Franklin High School as West Franklin will take on cross-county rival, the Wellsville Eagles. We are going to take a quick time out for the national anthem, and we will be back in 2 minutes with you more of your KOFO High School Game of the Week pregame show. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Life goes on, and that means you prepare for the worst and hope for the best. You also should consider preparing for the inevitable. We can help with that. This is Dangle & Son Mortuary setting the standard for funeral service.
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned, full-service community bank, specializing in all types of real estate lending. Your dream home starts here, so stop in and see us in Wellsville, just off Highway 33. We're proud of our Wellsville Eagle athletes and wish them good luck at state. Go Eagles! Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Buzzard's Pizza in Pomona is the best place around for pizza, burgers, and sandwiches. If you need space for a party or large gathering, Buzzard's can accommodate you. Call them at 566-8383. Buzzards, open weekdays 11 till 8 and Friday and Saturday till 9. Guy and May's in Williamsburg is a proud supporter of the West Franklin Falcons. Beginning next week, Guy and May's will be closed until after Election Day. After that, they'll be back with their world-renowned ribs. Check their Facebook page for more information. Guy and May's in Williamsburg.
And welcome back here to the KOFO High School Game of the Week pregame show. Luke Queen with you at West Franklin High School, where the 0-7 West Franklin Falcons take on the 7-0 Wellsville Eagles here in 2A District 2, the final game of district play here this week, as Wellsville sitting at 4-0 in district play, your 2A District 2 champions. West Franklin is 0-4 in district play, so they will be playing a game to be determined next week. And we will hope to keep you updated on that. The Wellsville Eagles get a victory here tonight. They are the 1 seed coming out of 2A District 2. They will be playing a District 1 team, I do believe, next week. So we will check and see what the results of that will be as to who that team will be. But Wellsville will be hosting a game next week as the district champion in the first round of the bracketed play next week. But so far tonight, it will be Wellsville and West Franklin here from West Franklin High School in Pomona. West Franklin trying to get that first victory of the season. Wellsville trying to keep that perfect record alive as they are driving towards the playoffs this year. So it should be a fun one here in West Franklin, a perfect evening for football. We're going to take another timeout. When we come back, we'll be ready for the opening kickoff. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
Since 1899, Goppert State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Goppert State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Goppert State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
South Shore Animal Hospital can handle all your small animal veterinary needs in emergency care, boarding and daycare, bath, blowout, and nail trims, and they carry a full line of pet food and supplies. South Shore Animal Hospital, where your pet comes first.
Guy and Mays in Williamsburg is a proud supporter of the West Franklin Falcons. Beginning next week, Guy and Mays will be closed until after Election Day. After that, they'll be back with their world-renowned ribs. Check their Facebook page for more information. Guy and Mays in Williamsburg.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard makes it possible for me to be more for the community I call home. My training helps me at work when I lead by example. My service in the Army National Guard allows me to keep my community and those I care about safe from threats. Learn more about how you too can live and serve part-time close to home by visiting NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Elder abuse, neglect, and exploitation comes in many forms. Elder abuse is taking money or valuable items, pushing, shoving, or leaving bruises. It's leaving the elderly unattended or without food when they cannot care for themselves. If you know or suspect an elderly person is being abused physically, emotionally, sexually, or financially, call the Kansas Adult Protective Services Hotline at 1-800-922-5330. Elder Kansans deserve honor and respect, not abuse. Remember, elder abuse is a crime. Sponsored by the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services and aired in cooperation with the station.
Medicare Part D coverage can be confusing. We can help. This is Laura from Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Stop in and let us help you find the best option for your needs when it comes to Medicare Part D. Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main, open Monday through Saturday and online anytime at kramerrx.com.
And welcome back here to West Franklin High School. Luke Queen with you here this evening for the Week 8 High School Game of the Week. Two Franklin County schools doing battle here this evening in Pomona. It's West Franklin playing host to Wellsville. Captains are meeting out at midfield for the opening coin toss. It was homecoming here tonight at West Franklin High School, and we want to give a shout-out to the homecoming king and queen. Homecoming queen Lily Judd, the daughter of Nick and Ginger Judd, and the homecoming king Colton Moose Hoyt, the son of Jeff and Amanda Hoyt. Congratulations to Lily and Moose on their homecoming royalty here this evening. And the officials going through here, Wellsville moving towards the north end, West Franklin moving to the south. West Franklin has won the toss. And they've elected to did not see what they signaled there, just showed that West Franklin apparently won the toss. Maybe they will be receiving the football, but either way, teams are coming together for their last-minute pep talks here. Wellsville on the far side of the field. Here in midfield, down in front of me, is West Franklin. We are ready for high school football here once again on another Friday night, a beautiful night for high school football. Once again, it's been amazing so far this season to go through 8 weeks of football, and it's just been absolutely gorgeous for each one of them. Waiting the teams to come out onto the field. It really, to me, there was no defer or kick or receive signal given. It was just tapped there towards West Franklin, who will go back, and they will be receiving the kick. Dropping back to receive is Trey Rogers with Gavin Gonzalez and Hunter Creaky up in front of him. Rogers is the deep man for the Falcons. Nathan Seaman for Wellsville will do the kicking duties. So Wellsville will defend the north end zone. Working West Franklin, it will be heading to the north, working from right to left along as I view it on your radio dial. Seaman will step away here. as we get ready for football. Wellsville coming set here. Seaman approaches, and the kick is away. High end-over-end kick, taking it about the 12-yard line. Out across the 20. Rogers veers to the right, 25-30, and he'll be pushed out of bounds near the 35-yard line. And that is where West Franklin will be just short at the 32-yard line. West Franklin will take over, first down and 10 at the 32-yard line. Kyle Fouts pushed Rogers out of bounds, but a good return there of about 30 yards by Trey Rogers. 20 yards at least. Creaky going to split out wide to the left. Vance McCullough in the shotgun, takes a snap, give us to the first man through. The Wellsville defense stands it up quickly and tackled for no gain on the play are the Falcons.
Number 11, Gage Flager, the ball carrier.
Flager
No gain on the play.
carried the football that time. Again, no gain on the play.
Second down.
Guaro Lopez in on the stop there for the Eagles. Second down and 10 here for West Franklin. Again, Creaky split out wide to the left. Pistol formation. And actually, it's going to be a pitch, low pitch, but a nice job there to catch it in by Travell Froggett. But a great job on the defensive side by Wellsville. Dylan McCarty and Dylan Schnorr coming in back at the 30-yard line, so a loss of a yard and a half on the play as they covered it up there on that little option veer look. And it's third down and long here for West Franklin. So the Falcons should need to keep moving the chains here, keep the ball out of the Wellsville offense's hands. Creaky coming off here. Twin receivers out to the right. Froggett in the slot. They're going to throw a little bubble screen out to him, and he'll be tackled down immediately. Number 55, Jake Berg, in on the tackle. So a loss of a couple more on that play, and it'll bring up fourth down. Looks like Nash Money is going to drop back deep here to receive the punt from West Franklin. Wade Nichols back in punt formation. Snap is back, and Nichols, good punt there. Hanging it up in the air, going to bound down at about the 44 and take a good West Franklin bounce inside the 35, and will be dropped dead at the 34-yard line. It'll be first down and 10, Wellsville inside their own 35-yard line. Nice punt there by Wade Nichols. For West Franklin, now the West Franklin defense goes to work as the Wellsville offense comes onto the field. Wellsville averaging over 40 points a ball game. They can go in a hurry and they can grind you out on the ground. Brody Lee is going to be split out wide to the right. Officials are standing over the ball at the 34-yard line. Now we'll set it ready for play. Delgado and Money in the backfield. McCarty under center, takes the snap. McCarty going to roll out looking to throw. He's got David Sines complete outside the 40. Sines pushing through tacklers across midfield, and the ball came out and is recovered here by West Franklin, and it will be West Franklin's football at the 42-yard line. So Sines got a nice gain there, but as he was pushing forward and kept driving his feet, finally the ball was ripped away, and so West Franklin will take over at the 41-yard line of the Falcons here with 9:29 remaining in the first. They have their second opportunity with the football. And we're waiting for the officials to get everything set up. Now they're back, and the referee gives the whistle for play. It's back to McCullough, give to Flager. Flager off the right guard, not much there, but he's going to be across for a gain of about 1 yard on the play. It'll be second down and 9. Jacob Seaman in on the stop there for the Eagles. West Franklin breaking the huddle here. Going to the line of scrimmage. Creaky going to split out wide to the left. McCullough with Flager behind him in pistol formation. It's going to be a give on the end around there to Gonzalez. Gonzalez wrapped up, and he'll be taken down for a loss at about the 40-yard line. So a loss of about 2 on the play is going to bring up third down and about 11 yards to go. Third down and long coming up here for the Eagles. As Franklin comes to the line of scrimmage, single receiver split out wide to the left. McCullough in the shotgun again with Flager behind him. McCullough back to pass under pressure immediately, not hit, and the ball pops free. And the fumble will be recovered by the Eagles back near the 32-yard line. Caleb Green with the sack, the forced fumble on the sack there. Caleb Green has been a menace defensively for the Wellsville Eagles in the backfield, tackles for losses and sacks so far on the year. 7:59 remaining here in the first. McCarty again going to roll out to the right. Now he's going to tuck it, bounces off the first tackler, and he'll gain yardage inside the 30 down to about the 26-yard line. Dylan McCarty with a gain of 5, maybe 6 yards here. Second down and a long 4 short 5 situation here, so we'll call it 4. But McCarty rolled out looking to pass. Nobody there, then tucked it down and just decided to take it for a few yards. Trip receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Shotgun formation. McCarty once again going to roll to his right. The pass is thrown to the short man, David Sines, and that catch is good down to about the 20, maybe the 19-yard line. And that's going to be good for 5 yards and a Wellsville Eagle first down. Trey Rogers coming over to make the tackle. First down and 10, Wellsville. The ball at the 19-yard line. Just over 7 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter. Trip receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. McCarty going to give to Money. Money going to go up the middle, making him first man miss. Now into the secondary. Bounces off a tackler, twisting down towards the end zone. And it's going to go on the spot, which is just short of the end zone. So an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down and goal here. First down and goal here at the 1-yard line for Wellsville. Hunsaker out wide to the right, Lee wide to the left. McCarty under center, turn, the give is to Delgado. And Benito is bounding off tackles and into the end zone. And it is touchdown Wellsville, so the Eagles take the early lead here. 6:32 remaining in the first quarter. See if Wellsville kicks it here, or they've been alternating throughout the season, either kicking or going for 2. They're going to start off tonight by going for 2. Single receiver split out wide, power eye backfield. Turn in the give, fake to Money, and McCarty's pass is going to be caught and hauled in there. The 2-point conversion is good. That's also Delgado, and Wellsville leading 8-0 here with 6:32 remaining. We're going to take a 6-second timeout. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
South Shore Animal Hospital can handle all your small animal veterinary needs in emergency care, boarding and daycare, bath, blowout, and nail trims, and they carry a full line of pet food and supplies. South Shore Animal Hospital, where your pet comes first.
Supporting local teams helps bring local communities together, and that benefits everyone. That's why we're proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing compassionate care when you need it most. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
And back here at West Franklin High School, Luke Queen with you. 6:32 remaining in quarter number one. Wellsville on top, 8-0. Domingo Legato from 1 yard out, and then catching the 2-point conversion pass as well from Dylan McCarty to give the Eagles the lead. Wellsville fumbled on their first drive after holding West Franklin to a 3-and-out. Then West Franklin fumbled it right back about 3 plays later, and Wellsville taking advantage of that, and it was Delgado running it in. Nathan Seaman to kick it away. Trey Rogers back deep once again here for West Franklin. Seaman approaches, and the kick is away. Low line drive going to be taken here by the up man. Gonzalez is working to his right. Bounces off a couple tacklers. He's out near the 30-yard line, but he's going to be tackled down just shy of the 30 at the 29. Jake Richards in on the tackle there for Wellsville. It'll be first down and 10 at the 29-yard line here for West Franklin. Falcons need to get their offense moving in a positive direction here. Wellsville's front has been stout all season long, and no change early on in this ballgame. In a motion right to left, and McCullough nowhere to go with that football, and he'll be taken down back at the 26, so a loss of 3 yards there, trying to run a little bit of an option play on first down. They had Froggett covered up, and McCullough nowhere to go as he was swallowed up by that Wellsville defense. But second down and 13, back at the 26-yard line. Falcons come to the line of scrimmage. Creaky going to split out wide to the right. Rogers in the slot, moving in motion from left to right. Waits to give to the first man through. McCullough keeping it again. No gain on the play. The ball will stay at the 26-yard line. David Signs in on the stop that time for the Eagles. And it'll be third down and 13. He's 14 yards this time, maybe a loss of about a half a yard on the play. Still north of the 25-yard line. It's barely north of that. Falcons come out of the huddle here. Creaky moving out wide to the left. McCullough in the shotgun there with him behind him. McCullough going to pass. Fakes quick, tosses it up in the air, and Creaky out near the 50-yard line goes up and gets it, and taking advantage of his height over Hunsaker on that, 6'4" Hunter Creaky going up against the 5'9" Jacob Hunsaker, and that's just the size able to take care of that. But a good catch by Creaky. McCullough threw the ball up in the air where only his guy could go get it, so a smart pass as well. And it's going to be at the 47-yard line, so first down and 10 here for the Falcons. McCullough in the shotgun with Flagler behind him. Looking to option to the right. Pitch back is to Rogers. Rogers in some trouble, and he's going to be tackled down back near the 40-yard line. It's going to be a loss of about 7 on the play. It's going to be second down and long here. David Signs getting in there to make the tackle once again for the Eagles.
Ball 6, bring up second down.
All back at the 40-yard line. Substitutions coming on here for West Franklin. Now Froggett will jog off. Falcons coming up to the football. Creaky going to be wide to the left. And in motion from right to left. Again, McCullough fakes it. Now going to pass over the middle. And a one-handed grab by Trey Rogers at the 40-yard line. Absolutely terrific catch by Trey Rogers to go up. The passer's just a little behind him in height, but using that athleticism to go up and bring that down. And it'll be marked down at the inside the 40 at the 39-yard line. Absolutely tremendous catch there by Trey Rogers. The junior listed as a wing in the offense here. 6'3" junior went up and used all of that. Seen him in the winners athletically on the basketball court go up, make plays similar to that. McCullough once again in the shotgun. In motion from right to left. Option look. McCullough in trouble, and he'll be dragged down for a loss of about 2 on the play. Backed out to about the 42-yard line.
67, Bruce Barlett on tackle. Ball brings up second down.
So second down and about a long 12 or 13 yards to go here for West Franklin. Rogers coming off having a little equipment issue, it looks like, trying to get his helmet snapped back together. Twin receivers to the right. Froggett in the slot. McMahon wide to the right. Little flip screen out towards Gonzalez. Just a little bit too high for Gonzalez, but it was covered up really well by Jake Berg, who had the back coming out there. So the incompletion might have actually saved West Franklin from a loss on that play, as Berg had Gonzalez in his sights. Franklin comes to the line once again, splitting out wide to the right is Wade Nichols. Wide to the left is Hunter Creaky. McCullough back to pass under immediate pressure, and he's going to be wrapped up back in Falcon territory at the 49. A flag came in from the umpire here, so we'll see what this one's all about. It's usually in the area of holding there, so we'll have to see what the flag is, as Wellsville just came through the line there. And it's actually shot block going to be called here against West Franklin. And the block below the waist will be declined, and it'll be 4th down and long here. 4th at about 21, maybe 22 yards. Back into punt formation is Wade Nichols once again. And it is Nash Money back to receive the punt here from the Falcons. Nichols gets the snap. Good punt. Money muffs it at first, picks it up, now makes the first man miss, makes a move out to the left side. Now he's got a little bit of daylight, needs a block, but he'll be wrapped up around the 45 and dragged down at about the 49. There's a penalty flag back at the 33-yard line. Money picked up the football at about the 21 after the slight muff there. And holding is going to be called here against the Eagles. That'll be marked off 10 yards from the spot of the foul. And if they going from the 33-yard line, so the Eagles will start first. Beg your pardon. First down and 10 at the 23-yard line, where this drive will start. Minute 44 remaining here in quarter number 1. Wellsville on top 8-0 in possession. McCarty in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Bubble screen out to Fouts here along the left side, and he's hit almost immediately. And a nice defensive play there by Travell Froggett, as he will stop Fouts for no gain on the play, and came up and made a good stick there. Got through the block, off the block, and through it. David Sines, who was a good blocker downfield for sure. But Froggett made a nice play. Sophomore defensive back for the Falcons. Twin receivers each side. Again, shotgun formation. Money linking McCarty to his left. A little option look here. McCarty going to keep it. Tucks it up. He's hit it initially, but spins off of it now into the secondary at the 50-40. And hit, and the ball pops loose. And I believe Wellsville will cover that. But McCarty had it punched out. So Wellsville will recover the fumble. And there is another flag on Wellsville, this time at about the 36-yard line. So the spot of the foul is going to move that back inside the line to gain. So moving it back to the 26-yard line.
Wellsville at 10 yards, spot of foul. Still second down.
So it remains second down, but it actually turns out to be a gain of about 3 yards because of the big run, but where the penalty occurred. Trip receivers to the right, single receiver out to the left. Carty takes the snap, looking to his right, going to fire, and the pass is complete there to number 9, Willie Dorsey on the catch out near the 35-yard line. Called down at the 34. And that's going to be enough for the first down. From McCarty to Dorsey there for the first down on that play. Approach 15 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Wellsville coming to the line of scrimmage. They have twin receivers to the left, to the right, single receiver to the left. Carty takes the snap, goes to the option. Now it's actually a reverse here. Coming around the end here on the right side, Des Winton, and Winton has the sideline at the 30, stops at the 25, and stepped out of bounds as he tried to hesitate there out at the 23-yard line. So Winton with a big gain there, and that ends the first quarter. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
Since 1899, Gobbard State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Gobbard State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Gobbard State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait. By free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really...
helpful?
Very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Since 1899, Gobbard State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Gobbard State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Gobbard State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
And back here at West Franklin High School, getting underway in quarter number 2. Luke Queen with you here this evening. Single receivers out wide for Wellsville. They're going to hand it to Nash Money, going to try the right side. Money has a lane, bounces into the secondary off of a tackler and in for a touchdown. 23-yard carry there for Nash Money for the touchdown. And Wellsville now leading 14-0. Here on the first play of the second quarter, 11:54 remaining in the first half, and a touchdown run for Nash Money. Eagles going to come out and kick the extra point here, and it's not Nathan Seaman out there to kick. Snap is back, placement down. The lefty kick on the way is up, and it is good.
Extra point is good.
Looks like number 22, Matt Newhouse, with the kick there. Getting used to calling Nathan Seaman on the kick, but Matt Newhouse adds the extra point there, and it was true. Nice kick by the lefty. And with 11:54 remaining here in the first half, it's Wellsville 15 and West Franklin 0. We're going to take a quick 30-second break. We'll be back. More high school football from here at West Franklin after this on KOFO.com.
South Shore Animal Hospital can handle all your small animal veterinary needs in emergency care, boarding and daycare, bath, blowout, and nail trims, and they carry a full line of pet food and supplies. South Shore Animal Hospital, where your pet comes first.
Guy & Mays in Williamsburg is a proud supporter of the West Franklin Falcons. Beginning next week, Guy & Mays will be closed until after Election Day. After that, they'll be back with their world-renowned ribs. Check their Facebook page for more information. Guy & Mays in Williamsburg.
And back here at West Franklin High School, Luke Queen with you. Wellsville leading 15-0 here with 11:54 remaining in the first half. Nathan Seaman going to kick it away. Trey Rogers back deep. In front of him is Gavin Gonzalez and Hunter Creaky. Rogers, the deep man by himself, well back deep. Seaman going to step it off to kick it away here Seaman approaches here to kick it away for Wellsville. Sidewinding kick bounced down and covered up there wisely by Gonzalez. Downs the kickoff at the 25, maybe 26-yard line. And a great job there by Gonzalez. That ball is live. And so that is a smart play.
A student with passion for football at the heart of the match. This player beats to burn and skill level dazzle.
West Franklin will take over here, first down and 10 at the 26.
We here at West Franklin unveil our secret weapon. Ladies and gentlemen, Eagles and Falcons fans alike, please welcome to the field number 2, senior Lestat Johnson.
Now coming on in a special run here, Lestat Johnson, West Franklin senior, coming in to come out onto the field. So as they announced here, coaches always are looking for a special player to get out onto the football field. Lestat Johnson, special needs student here at West Franklin High School, going to come in here to run the football here. The handoff to Stat, and he's around the outside. He's at the 40, and he's breaking into the 40 at 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5, and touchdown, Lestat Johnson. And a great show of sportsmanship between Wellsville and West Franklin. Lestat Johnson, a big football fan and a great student here at West Franklin High School. A good tribute there as they get Lestat onto the field for the run, and he broke it there, 75 yards to the house. So a fun addition to the high school football game here this evening. Again, homecoming at West Franklin High School. Lestat Johnson there with the big run, and now we'll bring it back as this will be first down and 10, West Franklin at the 26-yard line. So a very cool moment here between West Franklin and Wellsville. Neat to see is both crowds on their feet for that play. The first down and 10 here, West Franklin, ball at the 26-yard line. McCullough in the shotgun, Slager behind him. Broggett goes in motion. McCullough to pass over the middle. It's tipped and intercepted by Des Winton. And Winton returning it back to the right. He's breaking into the secondary, and he will go to the house. Desmond Winton.
Returns the interception for a touchdown. Touchdown Eagles.
37-yard touchdown return for Des Winton. And Wellsville jumps on in the scoreboard once again. Winton picked off the pass and returned it 34 yards for the score. Second turnover by West Franklin here. And with 11:33 remaining in the first half, 21-0 Wellsville. Newhouse coming on once again to attempt the extra point. Placement is down, kick is away, it is up, and it is good. So Matt Newhouse adds the kick, and with 11:33 remaining, it's Wellsville 22 and West Franklin nothing. 30-second timeout. We'll be back here at West Franklin High School for more high school football and the KOFO High School Game of the Week after this on KOFO.com.
Get ready to pick a peck of Peckham's pumpkins and get your picture taken in the red truck. The pumpkin patch will be open weekends through.
Have you received an email, call, or text about winning a sweepstakes you didn't enter? Don't fall victim to the latest scams. Hi, this is Shelby from Kansas State Bank, encouraging you to protect yourself against these unsolicited attempts to take your money. Contact your financial institution immediately to protect your account if you feel you've been targeted. A reminder from Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
It head back here at West Franklin High School. Luke Queen with you. 11:33 remaining in the first half. Wellsville on top of the West Franklin Falcons, 22-0. It was a 37-yard interception return by Desmond Winton. The ball was tipped, and Winton able to corral it and then return it to the house for the score. Wellsville increases their lead here over West Franklin. Nathan Seaman back to kick this one away for the Eagles. Back deep is Trey Rogers. Kick taken by the up man, Hunter Creaky. Creaky at about the 20, trying to bounce it to the outside, and he'll be dragged down there at about the 21. Jake Richards again in on the stop there for the Eagles. And the Eagles, winners, the district champions up here tonight, and right now they will face off against, I believe, the 4 seed out of District 2, which is currently sits right now, is Southeast Cherokee High School down in the southeast part of the state. Riverton and St. Mary's Colgan going at it. Pass floated out to the left side, intended there for Rogers, falls incomplete. Second down and 10 coming up here for West Franklin. So I'm going to try and keep an eye on those District 1 games. Fredonia and Southeast Cherokee are the 3 and 4 currently coming into action tonight. And if I can get those scores, I will keep you updated on those as well, trying to keep track of Central Heights action tonight as well as the Vikings are trying to get into the playoffs with that. And a handoff to Flager. Flager has some running room out near the 30 and falls across the 30 to about the 31, 32-yard line. And that will be enough for the West Franklin first down. A nice little run there by Gabe Flager. Dylan McCarty in on the stop, but a good run that time by Gage Flager. First down and 10, the ball at about the 32-yard line. Single receiver to the right is Nichols. Wide man out to the left is McMahon. Frogging in motion from right to left, and it's a little shove and give here. And it's going to pick up maybe a yard on the play. McCullough hung on to that one. Parker Langle in on the tackle there. West Franklin approaches the line. Single receiver to the left, twin receivers to the right. Going to give it to the first man through up the middle, Flager, and he'll be stopped after a gain of about a yard on the play. It could be third down in about 7. Caleb Green in on the stop there for the Eagles. The first man to get a hit on Flager that time. Third down and 7. Ball is 34-yard line. Twin receivers left, single receiver right. McCullough in the shotgun, takes a snap, back to pass, going to flip it out quickly to Rogers, and Rogers met immediately there by Jake Berg, and Berg going to stop it for no gain on the play, so it'll be fourth down here for West Franklin. A nice tackle there by Jake Berg. It'll be fourth down and 7. And Wade Nichols will drop back into punt formation. Once again, it is Nash Money back to return the kick here for Wellsville. Good snap. And a high end-over-end punt. Money's going to let it bounce down. Now it's going to bound again. Money will pick it up and immediately be wrapped up there by Gunnar McMahon. So no gain there on the return, but the ball will be at the 36-yard line.
Flag on the play.
We've got a flag on the play out near the 45-yard line. It's a 44, so we'll wait for the signal over here. Usually in the area of holding or an illegal block. Just awaiting for the signal here. It is illegal block in the back by Wellsville, so from the spot of the foul, it's going to release.
Eagles retain the football first and 10.
At the 26-yard line. Wellsville first down and 10. The ball at the 26-yard line. Hunsaker's going to split out wide to the left. Brody Lee splitting out wide to the right. McCarty going to go under center here. Got Dylan Schnorr in front of Nash Money. The pitch is going to be to Money. Schnorr with the block out on the end. Money sprinting out to the right side. He's across the 40-yard line, and he'll be pushed out of bounds near the 41, maybe 42-yard line. They'll frog it in on the stop for West Franklin. 42-yard line here, first down and 10, so a 20 or 16-yard pickup there by Nash Money. This time Lee is going to split out wide to the left. Hunsaker wide to the right with trip receivers to the right. Guardy in the shotgun. Looking for Lee. Leads him, and Lee kind of actually went into defensive mode as the pass goes incomplete. Brody Lee got his hands on it, as did Hunter Creaky on the coverage there, almost picking that off. The ball falls incomplete, so it's second down and 10 here for Wellsville. This time Lee and Hunsaker are going to split out wide to the left. Schnorr in front of Money in the backfield. McCarty back under center. Takes a snap. Give us to Schnorr. Schnorr makes a first man miss. Now pops it to the outside, trying to turn the corner. He cuts back at the 45, slips down. He'll be down at the 44-yard line, maybe the 43. But Schnorr, with the carry there, is good for a first down. Gage Flager going to be credited with the stop there. First down at 10, the ball at the 43-yard line of West Franklin. 8:15 remaining here in the first half. Wellsville on top 22-0 here. Brody Lee splits out to the left, short side of the field. Money all alone in the backfield. Hunsaker going to come in motion, fake the give to him. Now give it up the middle to Money. Money bounces off the first couple tacklers and inside the 30-yard line down to about the 27. So that'll be another first down there for Wellsville. 16-yard gain for Nash Money. Hoyt and Creaky in on the tackle there for the Eagles. For the Falcons. Ball at the 27-yard line. Again, Lee wide to the left of the short side. Money alone in the backfield. Now Winton in motion. Now the give on a counter to Hunsaker, and Hunsaker has a little room, pops to the outside. A flag comes down as Hunsaker sprints to the end zone, but the flag coming out there is usually in the area of an illegal block. Flag is down at about the 16-yard line, so that's going to move it back to from the spot of the foul 10 yards, and it is a hold against Wellsville, and so that's going to bring it back to the 26. They'll stay first down, but it'll go down. It'll be first down and 9 after the penalty, but another point off the board there, and those are some of the things that Wellsville is going to have to clean up going into the playoffs starting next week. Because you cannot take points off the board in playoff football. Lee going to split out wide to the right. Hunsaker wide to the left this time. Delgado going to be back in front of Money in the I formation. McCarty under center. Takes the snap, takes the pitch. He's looking to pass. He's got Signs sprinting down the seam, and a touchdown pass is there to David Signs. McCarty with the 26. So McCarty to Signs, and Wellsville tacks on another here. 7:19 remaining in quarter number 2. 27 yards on the pass play. And Newhouse on the kick. Snap is back, placement down, kick is away, and it is up, and it is good. So Newhouse is 3 for 3 on the extra points, and Wellsville has a 29-0 lead here. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com. Turn care into career with Advent Health Ottawa. Clinical, non-clinical, and professional roles are waiting for the right people, and you could be one of them while earning a minimum starting pay of $14.50 per hour. Log on to careers.adventhealth.com/Ottawa today. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
And back here at West Franklin High School, Luke Queen with you here this evening. 7:19 remaining in the first half. Wellsville on top 29-0 over West Franklin. It was Dylan McCarty to David Sines on a 27-yard touchdown pass. Matt Newhouse, his third extra point kick. First week I have seen Newhouse kicking here, at least on the extra points for Wellsville. And is 3 for 3 on the night. Nathan Seaman handling the kickoff duties here for the Eagles. Also going on in 2A District 2 play as Osage City and Humboldt playing for the number 2 seed out of this district that includes Wellsville and West Franklin. And in the second quarter, it's Osage City 14, Humboldt 0. And this kick will go out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. But that'll move it out to the 35 is where West Franklin will start this drive. Kickoff out of bounds. There's 25 yards from the spot of the kick. So at the 35-yard line is where West Franklin will start this drive. Again, Osage City up on Humboldt. That game actually, that was the score in the first quarter. I've not seen the update moving forward from there, but that is another game taking place in this district. Cola takes a snap, fakes a give to Flager, now pitches it out late, trying to get it to Rogers. The ball loose on the ground. Rogers will just cover it up here near the sideline, and going to go down a little loss of a yard, maybe two. And so it'll be second down and 12 here for West Franklin. McCullough was trying to keep that, looked to turn, and Wellsville defense was collapsing on him. His pitch was just a little bit out in front of Rogers. Did a nice job to get a hand on that and tried to scoop it up, but then just where he was, decided it was best to just go down and smother that football or try to smother it out of bounds. And it was a loss of a yard, yard and a half on the play. Second down at 12 here. Froggatt in motion from right to left. Kim McCullough going to keep it himself, and he's stacked up. And we've got a flag coming in from the referee in this situation. Back inside about the 30-yard line is where the linesman here on the near side has it spotted. Flag is at the 28. And we have a 5-yard face mask penalty going to be called here against Wellsville from the end of the run. So it'll put it out back at the 35-yard line. Just outside of that, it'll be second down still and 9 yards to go. As they said, the penalty had occurred at about the 31, or the end of the play was the 31-yard line. The 5-yard variety there. Cole takes the snap, turns, gives it the first man through. Actually, that was Rogers who took the snap. This time for West Franklin gave it to Flagger and gained a few on the play, so it's going to be third down and a long 6, short 7 situation here for West Franklin. McCullough over on the sideline getting some attention there. I didn't see him jog off after the last play prior to that. Snap is back, and the pitch this time to Rogers. Rogers cuts up, makes first man miss, but unable to get past the second wave. And he'll be tackled down after a loss of a couple. Cruz Farley and Benito Delgado coming in to combine for that stop, and it'll be fourth down and about 10 yards here for West Franklin. Battles of unbeaten in 1A Smith Center and Inman tied at 8 after 1. Good punt here by Nichols. Taken by Money. Money muffs this one once again. He dives on it. The ball is still free right along the sideline. And we're going to wait for the signal. And the recovery is by Trey Rogers, who covers up near the 34-yard line. So West Franklin has the football first down and 10 at the 34-yard line. So we got Gavin Gonzalez here in at quarterback for West Franklin right now. Taking the snaps is Vince McCullough. Been out getting attention to him. Adjusting the pads here. Gonzalez gives his first man through, and Flagger has stood up, and the whistles come out. Going to be a loss of a couple on the play back across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Be second down and 12 here for West Franklin as the defensive front for the Eagles stood strong once again. Gonzalez with Flagger behind him. Same receivers split out wide to the left. Gonzalez back to pass under some pressure, and he's hit as he stood up back near the 41-yard line. The whistles come in. And it's going to be a big loss here, back out across the 40-yard line. It'll be third down and long, 16 yards to go. Snore credited for that sack for the Eagles this time. West Franklin still in the huddle here. Clock continues to run down to 3:10 remaining here in. And now with less than 10 seconds on the play clock, we're going to have a timeout called here by West Franklin. So we're going to take it with them. 60-second break. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
If you unfortunately hit a deer, pull over to the shoulder, turn on your emergency flashers, and watch for traffic before exiting your vehicle. Dial star 47 for the Highway Patrol, then call CarStar Ottawa at 242-8916. CarStar, relax, we'll take it from here.
My community means everything to me. That's why I joined the Army National Guard. I'm proud of where I'm from, and as a soldier, I get to give back to the people that helped me succeed. The training and leadership skills I get from the Army National Guard help me every day when I teach young people and look out for my community. If you'd like to learn how you too can serve part-time in the community you love, visit nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Luke Queen back here with you. Gonzalez back to pass. Going to set up a screen here to frog it. And read nicely that time by Benito Delgado for Wellsville. He's going to stop that for no gain. It was a nice job there backing up by Gonzalez to kind of let that pressure come to him. But Benito Delgado hung on back in his linebacker position and able to cover up the back there before Froggatt could get into the open field. Well, Froggatt, a good athlete, a lot of speed. Looks like West Franklin's going to go for it here. It's 4th down and about 16 yards. They're on the Wellsville 40-yard line. 2:20 remaining. Gonzalez takes the snap, looking to pass, going to throw it up along the left sideline. Ball up high in the air and knocked away. And David Steins with the pass deflection there. Pass intended for Trey Rogers, and it'll be 1st down and 10. Wellsville at the 40-yard line with 2:15 remaining here in the first half. Wellsville 60 yards from Pater once again.
Fans, be sure to stick around for halftime for senior night.
Not only is it homecoming here, also senior night at West Franklin High School, so we'll have that at halftime. Billy Dorsey, the wide receiver, split out to the left, and now a whistle and a timeout going to be called here by Wellsville. We'll go ahead and take another one with them. A short break here. You're listening to the high school football game of the week here on KOFO.com.
When it comes to jewelry, the fit is important, not just on your finger, but on your wallet. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton at Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa, where we work to fit your ring to fit your budget. Diamonds come in all shapes and sizes and price ranges. The last thing we want is for you to think you can't afford a beautiful new ring. Come see our selection at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main, downtown, where there's no high-pressure sales. We just want to be sure the fit on your finger matches the fit on your finances. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Hey, back here at West Franklin High School, Luke Queen with you. 2:15 remaining here in the first half. Wellsville 29 and West Franklin nothing right now. Wellsville 1st down and 10 at their own 40-yard line. McCarty in the shotgun, looking to pass, going to go deep down the right side. Pass is on its way, and it is caught over there by Brody Lee, and that's going to be down near the 30-yard line. Lee went out of bounds at the 29. So Lee with the catch, and that's good for a Wellsville Eagle 1st down at the 29-yard line of West Franklin.
First down. Wellsville football, 1st and 10 at the 32.
Just over
at the 28.
Just over 30 yards, 32 yards on the pass play there. When receivers each side, McCarty in the shotgun. Money's going to stand up just a little bit in front of him. Dorsey in motion. They're going to hand it off to him. Dorsey's going to go with a halfback pass, tosses it up towards the end zone. Caught, and a terrific catch, able to get the feet in. And Kyle Fouts with the touchdown catch. So Dorsey to Fouts for the touchdown, 31 yards in the air. And again, that wrinkle we saw a couple weeks ago. A little bit of this time I guess you can't really call it a halfback pass, as it was the slot man that came in motion and made the pass, but with 1:34 remaining, Wellsville punches in another one. Newhouse to attempt the extra point. We've got a flag on the play, and I believe this is going to be an offside, so encroachment called here against the Falcons, so it'll be half the distance to the goal. And another attempt coming in here. And the penalty will be declined. Also just going to keep it right there, as they're going to keep Newhouse out to attempt this extra point. Snap is back, placement down, the kick is away, and it is up, and it is good once again. So with 1:34 remaining here in the first half, it's Wellsville 36 and West Franklin nothing. We're going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back with more high school football from here in Pomona. You're listening to the High School Game of the Week here on KOFO.com.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football, your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only one win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. Win Chiefs versus Giants tickets for November 1st. Winner announced October 28th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned, full-service community bank, specializing in all types of real estate lending. Your dream home starts here, so stop in and see us in Wellsville, just off Highway 33. We're proud of our Wellsville Eagle athletes and wish them good luck at state. Go Eagles! Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Luke Queen back with you here at West Franklin High School. Wellsville on top 36-0, 134 remaining in the first half. Nathan Seaman set to kick it away. Trey Rogers back deep once again for the Falcons. And a flag comes in as Wellsville crossed the line prior to the kick, so this is going to back up the Eagles as they're going to have to kick it once again. And it was caught up here in the booth for sure as we're looking right down at that 40-yard line, and you can see that Wellsville, a couple gunners were just across the 40 prior to Seaman kicking that away. So that'll be a 5-yard illegal procedure penalty called, and they're going to re-kick here. Everything stays the same other than the kick's happening from the 35 instead of the 40 now. Still Trey Rogers back deep with Creaky and Gonzalez in front of him. Seaman will have to reset it and then step off once again. Nathan Seaman will approach here, and this time everybody on. Low line drive kick, going to get all the way to Rogers. He picks it up there at about the 15-yard line, trying to make a move at the 25. And getting to the sideline, but he'll be tackled down there at the 25, and that was Lee and Fouts in on that tackle, I believe. It'll be first down and 10 at the 26-yard line, about 11 yards on the return, and a nice job just to be able to take that on the hop and make something positive happen out of it by Trey Rogers. Falcons come to the line of scrimmage here. Tight formation all the way around. Now Froggatt goes in motion, and the give is to Flager. Flager gets maybe a yard or so before he stood up and pushed back just a little bit.
Timeout.
And a timeout be called here on the field by Wellsville. It's like a charged timeout here in the first half by the Eagles. We'll take a quick 30-second break with them. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
Want to have some fun and help your friends and neighbors at the same time? Join us today for the KOFO Cancer Awareness Telethon. Call in and make your pledge, and we'll let you request a song. You pay it, we'll play it, with all donations going to the Franklin County Cancer Foundation. I just hope your speakers can handle it.
Buzzard's Pizza in Pomona is the best place around for pizza, burgers, and sandwiches. If you need space for a party or large gathering, Buzzard's can accommodate you. Call them at 566-8383. Buzzard's, open weekdays 11 till 8 and Friday and Saturday till 9.
Back here at West Franklin High School, minute 17 remaining, second down and about 8 here for the West Franklin Falcons. Wellsville on top 36-0 here. The receiver split wide to the right is Hunter Creaky. And for snap, the ball is down on the ground, and I believe that's going to be recovered by the Falcons. It's Gravel Froggatt on the recovery, and a timeout will be called here once again by Wellsville. So that's their third and final. We'll take another 30-second break with them. You're listening to High School Football on KOFO.com.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. We have only a short time to make arrangements and take care of countless details. We pride ourselves in directing funerals that are flawless. Dangle & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
Mid-America Bank is your locally owned, full-service community bank, specializing in all types of real estate lending. Your dream home starts here, so stop in and see us in Wellsville, just off Highway 33. We're proud of our Wellsville Eagle athletes and wish them good luck at state. Go Eagles! Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back here at West Franklin High School, a minute 11 on the clock. 3rd down and 13 facing West Franklin here. Wellsville using all of its timeouts, trying to see if they can get their hands on the football one more time before the end of the half. Wade Nichols splitting out wide to the left. Hunter Creaky wide to the right. Snap is back. The give is to Froggett. Makes the first man miss. Bouncing it to the outside, but he'll be dragged down inbounds out near the 30-yard line, it looks like, and that will bring up 4th down and about 6, maybe 7 here. Jacob Hunsaker with the stop there for the Eagles defense, and dropping back into return the punt is Nash Money. West Franklin might just be waiting here for the play clock to maybe get close to expiring and might use a timeout here to take as much time off the clock as they can. Wellsville will get the ball to open things in the second half, and now we do have a whistle and that timeout called by West Franklin. So we'll go ahead and take one more 30-second break with them. When we come back, we'll have the conclusion of the first half from here at West Franklin High School. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
And back here at West Franklin High School, 20 seconds remaining here in the first half, 36-0. Wellsville on top. Nash Money back deep to receive the punt here from Wade Nichols. Snap is low. Nichols, a nice job to pick that one up. He gets the kick away, and a fair catch called by Money at the 42-yard line. And that is where Wellsville will start this drive with 16-2. So about 4 seconds of hang time there on that kick by Nichols, and on a low snap that kind of bounced to him. He did a great job to pick that up and get a good kick away. Wellsville will see 16 seconds remaining. They have no timeouts, so they'll have to go to the sideline or looking for a big play. West Franklin dropping 4 defensive backs about 15, 18 to 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Snap back to McCarty. He's back to pass. The little inside screen set up to Money. Money across midfield, now trying to break it to the outside. He's got a blocker out in front of him. And there's a flag on the play. Money dances down. He'll be out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. The flag is out at about the 21-yard line. That's in the area of an illegal block. We'll wait for the call. There's 1.9 seconds remaining. And it is an illegal block against Wellsville, so this is going to back up the Eagles.
Block the back on the Eagles.
10 yards from the spot of the foul, and that will move them out to the 31-yard line. The result of the play is a first down by Wellsville. Going to get the chains up to the line of scrimmage here. We'll start the play clock, and Wellsville will be able to run one more snap here. Barring a defensive penalty, this will be the last snap of the first half. McCarty in the shotgun, twin receivers to the left. McCarty going to pass. Fires over the middle. He's got Dorsey, makes a catch, makes the first man miss, and will be tackled down inside the 10 by Travell Froggett, I believe, and we have reached halftime. Trey Rogers actually in on that stop. But at halftime here in Pomona, it is the Wellsville Eagles 36 and the West Franklin Falcons nothing. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back to catch you up on all the first half action from here at West Franklin. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Buzzard's Pizza in Pomona is the best place around for pizza, burgers, and sandwiches. If you need space for a party or large gathering, Buzzards can accommodate you. Call them at 566-8383. Buzzards, open weekdays 11 till 8 and Friday and Saturday till 9.
Today's job market is full of demand for skilled trade workers. Electricians, welders, mechanics, these and other trades are the backbone of every community. They're also a huge part in making sure the Army National Guard is always fulfilling its mission of service to our country and communities. Soldiers train to keep the power flowing, engines running, and supplies moving. The skilled trades these soldiers perform are the same ones needed in today's civilian workforce. Army National Guard soldiers are on the fast track to learning skills that can set them up for success at home with companies looking to hire the best. With options from plumber to helicopter mechanic and everything in between, soldiers are able to select the trades that best fit their lives. Their resumes are being built through their paid training and part-time service. Find out how you too can learn a trade profession and serve your community and country by visiting NationalGuard.com. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Guy and Mays in Williamsburg is a proud supporter of the West Franklin Falcons. Beginning next week, Guy and Mays will be closed until after Election Day. After that, they'll be back with their world-renowned ribs. Check their Facebook page for more information. Guy and Mays in Williamsburg.
Since 1899, Gobbert State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Gobbert State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Gobbert State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
South Shore Animal Hospital can handle all your small animal veterinary needs in emergency care, boarding and daycare, bath, blowout, and nail trims, and they carry a full line of pet food and supplies. South Shore Animal Hospital, where your pet comes first.
And welcome back here to the KOFO High School Game of the Week halftime show. Luke Queen with you here at West Franklin High School, where the Wellsville Eagles lead over the West Franklin Falcons 36-0. Just one score in that first half, a couple turnovers, one from each team, but it was Benito Delgado from a 1 yard out with 6:32 remaining in the first quarter. He also caught the 2-point conversion pass from Dylan McCarty to give Wellsville the 8-0 lead. Second quarter, Wellsville scored 4 times. The first, a 24-yard touchdown run by Nash Money. Matt Newhouse added the point after for a 15-0 lead. Then it was Des Winton just 20 seconds later intercepting a pass. He returned it 37 yards to the house for the Eagles. Newhouse again with the kick, and it was 22-0 with 11:33 remaining in the first half. 4 minutes later, it was Dylan McCarty to David Sines on a 27-yard touchdown pass. Newhouse added the kick for a 29-0 lead. And then with 1:34 remaining, it was Willie Dorsey to Kyle Fouts on a little bit of a slot receiver jet sweep pass. And Dorsey hitting Fouts from 31 yards out. Newhouse again perfect with the kick, 4 for 4, and it's 36-0 here at halftime. Turnovers in the first half, fumble by Wellsville, also a fumble and an interception by West Franklin. So Wellsville +1 in the turnover category, -1 for West Franklin, but it has been the Wellsville offense kind of working on some things, been more onto the pass here this evening than we usually see out of Wellsville, especially when we saw them a couple weeks ago against Osage City running the football and doing it so effectively. As the playoffs are looming for the Eagles beginning next week, they are look to be trying to, maybe work on a few things here, and so far they've been throwing the football with fairly good efficiency. A couple touchdown passes, one from McCarty and one from Dorsey, who Willie Dorsey not only comes in as a receiver, but also is the backup quarterback for the Eagles. We might see a little bit more of him in that role in the second half, as Coach Mike Berg will probably continue to work on some things this evening for the Eagles. West Franklin had a couple drives where they started to get the ball moving, and then, it's that Wellsville defensive front that has been in people's offensive backfields all year long, continuing to do that here in week number 8, and have forced some, tackles for loss, some quarterback sacks, and have just been wrecking it just as they usually do. And so it is Wellsville 36 and West Franklin nothing here at the half. Here on homecoming night at West Franklin High School. Again, we want to give a congratulations to homecoming queen Lily Judd and homecoming king Colton Hoyt of West Franklin High School, your homecoming royalty this season. We're going to take another 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll try to catch you up on area scores and around the state, also teams that might have some district implications that affect our local schools, Wellsville, West Franklin, and Central Heights, and also some area scores and some statewide scores here this evening. You're listening to the KOFO High School Game of the Week halftime show. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
The KOFO Sports Guide is the best way for you to follow your favorite high school or Ottawa University teams throughout the year. Football, basketball, soccer and wrestling, baseball and tennis, track, golf, softball, and more. Pick up your free KOFO Sports Guide at Ottawa Co-op, Arvest Bank, Edward Jones Representative Ryan Henningsen, and Ottawa University. You can also find the KOFO Sports Guide online at KOFO.com.
Play ball! Hi, I'm Laura Howard, Secretary of the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services. In Kansas, there are more than 540,000 people on Medicare, and each day, nearly 10,000 new people enroll nationwide. While Medicare enrollment can seem daunting, it doesn't have to be. That's where SHIC, or the Senior Health Insurance Counseling for Kansas program, comes in. The SHIC program provides seniors across Kansas trusted and unbiased help about Medicare benefits. SHIC counselors provide all the information and options available so you can make an informed decision about your Medicare coverage. We look forward to helping you navigate your way to a Medicare plan that is right for you. The number to call to find your local SHIC counselor is 1-800-860-5260.
Sponsored by the Kansas Department for Aging and Disability Services and Administration for Community Living, Department of Health and Human Services, and aired in cooperation with this station.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football, your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only one win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. Win Chiefs versus Giants tickets for November 1st. Winner announced October 28th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Again, welcome back here to West Franklin High School. Luke Queen with you. We are at halftime with Wellsville on top of West Franklin, 36-0 statistically in that first half. First downs, Wellsville with 11. West Franklin actually was 16, rushing 16 times for -6 yards for West Franklin, 11 carries for 149 offensively for Wellsville. Wellsville averaging 13.5 yards per run. 5 for 11 passing for West Franklin. They have one interception that was returned by Des Winton for a touchdown. 6 of 9 for the Wellsville Eagles. No interceptions and a couple touchdown passes. Passing yardage is 116 yards for Wellsville, 39 for West Franklin. Total play is 30 run by West Franklin. They have 28 total yards. Wellsville 20 plays run. They have 291 yards of total offense. Each team, 2 turnovers for West Franklin, just 1 for Wellsville. Wellsville 1 for 1 on third down conversions, 3 for 8. Franklin, Wellsville defense has gotten 3 sacks for -8 yards here in the ballgame. Lance McCullough, 4 for 9 passing, 34 yards. Gavin Gonzalez, 1 for 2 for no yards for West Franklin. For Wellsville, Dylan McCarty, 5 for 7, 114 yards and a touchdown. Willie Dorsey, 1 for 2, 28 yards and a score. Kyle Fouts with a touchdown catch in that first half. Hunter Creaky leading the way for West Franklin. He had a 22-yard catch. Trey Rogers with a beautiful one-handed 21-yard catch for a first down in that first half as well. Rushing the football, Gage Flager, 6 carries for 13 yards for West Franklin. Travell Froggatt, 2 carries for 4 yards. Leading the way for Wellsville, Nash Money, 3 carries, 51 yards, averaging 17 yards a carry. Des Winton, 1 carry, 43 yards. And Wellsville is, again, dividing up the carries quite a bit here in the first half. Money leading the way with 3 carries in that first half. Defensively, Caleb Green leading the way defensively as far as he's got a tackle for loss, involved in 3 other tackles, assisted on 1. Travell Froggatt leading the way for West Franklin. He has 4 tackles. Trey Rogers with 3. Gage Flager with 3 for the Falcons. But at halftime here, it is Wellsville 36 and West Franklin 0. A few other scores from around the area. Central Heights down at halftime to Pleasanton in their 1A District 1 game. Tonight, they're losing 12-7 at halftime. Burlington over Iola 14-6. That game at halftime as well. Osage City was taking care of business against Humboldt tonight. Another 2A District 2 game is 28-6. Osage City over Humboldt. That was late in the first half. Have not seen that go to a halftime score yet. Linden was up on Uniontown. That game also in 1A District 1 at the half. Linden 24 and Uniontown 6. Central Heights defeating Uniontown last week in a great football game, 19-18. So with that head-to-head victory there, it'd be good for Central Heights to go ahead and win that football game against Pleasanton, but they are getting help in that area as they are looking to try and be the 3 seed in 1A District 1 and host a game next week in the playoffs. The battle of undefeateds in 1A as well. Inman and Smith Center. It is the Inman 16, Smith Center 8. Always top quality programs in those two out in the central and western part of the state. Piper up on Bonner Springs at halftime, 21-7. That game in the Frontier League. Paola also up on Lewisburg. That game just in the second quarter, according to the last I could see, is Paola 13-0 in a game, the big rivalry matchup, one of them in the state tonight. Lawrence High 19 and Free State Thunderbirds just 7 at half. So Lawrence High taking care of the crosstown rival tonight. Again, we'll try and keep you updated as we go around here. Waverly 46-0 winners over Chitopa tonight. Coffeyville 13-8 over Fort Scott. And another game in 2A. Rossville, the Dogs continue dominating at halftime, 38-0 over Mission Valley right now. That is, I believe, District 3. Riverton and Pittsburgh Colgan. It's actually Riverton 24 and the St. Mary's Colgan 14 at halftime. And that's a big game as the Wellsville will face off against, I believe, the 4 seed coming out of that district. The Southeast is District 1 in Class 2A. And so Wellsville will take on the 4 seed out of there. Riverton and Colgan going for the district championship in that matchup. So that definitely has a, hands in what we may see in the next few weeks here in District 2. Pleasant Ridge Silver Lake is up on them at halftime, 38-12, another 2A game that could be in this area. Jackson Heights up on Jackson County North, 7-0, that score at halftime. Again, that's a 1A action that you could see Central Heights maybe playing somebody out of that district next week. The districts will start when the brackets come out, and it all will depend on the results of tonight's games. I was trying to figure it out over the last couple of nights, looking at everybody's ranking scores and who they were playing, and just a lot of games coming down here to week number 8 to figure out who will match up in week number 9 in the first round of the playoffs and in the consolation games. West Franklin will play a consolation game next week, but it is just fun to kind of look around at these scores across the state, trying to figure out where these teams will match up next week. Well, we're going to take another 2-minute timeout. When we come back, they'll probably flip the lights on back here. They turn the lights off, and it's a heck of a halftime show as the band is out glowing kind of like Christmas lights in somebody's front yard right now. A little blackout band performance at halftime. Fun to watch here at West Franklin High School. But we're going to take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll get you ready for second half action from here at West Franklin High School. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Cleaning for a Reason is a nonprofit organization that provides free house cleaning for individuals battling cancer. Clean and Shine of Ottawa is proud to be partnered with Cleaning for a Reason. My name is Brandy Armstrong, owner of Clean and Shine. Our business is proud of our association with Cleaning for a Reason. Contact me today at 785-418-3727 for more information.
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. Visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Guy & Mays in Williamsburg is a proud supporter of the West Franklin Falcons. Beginning next week, Guy & Mays will be closed until after Election Day. After that, they'll be back with their world-renowned ribs. Check their Facebook page for more information. Guy & Mays in Williamsburg.
Join KOFO for the Ken Kessinger Show, our weekly chat with the OU Braves head football coach every Tuesday night at 7:06, live from Primetime Grill in South Ottawa. Bob Johnson is your host with Coach Kessinger. It's food, fun, and football on the Ken Kessinger Show, Tuesday nights on KOFO.
And welcome back here to West Franklin High School. Luke Queen with you here this evening. We're about ready for action in the second half from here at West Franklin. It is Wellsville 36 and the West Franklin Falcons nothing. Wellsville will receive the kick here to open up things in the second half with the lead. About 35 seconds away from the start of the second half. Like I said, at halftime, Central Heights was trailing Pleasanton. Pleasanton 1-3 in there. 1-3 in district play. Central Heights sitting at 2-2. The win, especially with their win over Uniontown last week, Central Heights could be looking at the 3 seed coming out of 1A District 1. Needing some help there from Linden tonight to take care of Uniontown. But Central Heights needing that win to really secure that 3 seed. Wellsville, the 2A District 2 champions. Humboldt down to Osage City, who's rebounding from the loss to Wellsville a couple weeks ago, up 35-14 at the half. Trey Rogers kick it away. A low skip kick takes a big bounce, and Wellsville will just cover it up at the 35-yard line. And that's a wise thing to do as that ball is just bounding around like that. I believe that was Coy Randall that covered that up for Wellsville. So Wellsville will start first down and 10. The ball at the 35-yard line. The Eagles already on top, 36-0. Lee and Hunsaker going to split out wide to the left. McCarty going to go under center, has Delgado and Money in the I formation. The give is going to be to Nash Money, and he's wrapped up quickly. Money going to pick up a yard or so, maybe 2 at best. Jonathan Smith in on the stop there for West Franklin. A nice job of getting off of that block and making that tackle. Second down and 8 yards to go here for the Eagles. Time Lee split out wide to the right. Give is going to be to Delgado. He's going to go off right guard. He's out across the 35, driving forward down to about, the 40, out to about the 44-yard line. He's going to be a yard short of the line to gain. So it's going to be third down and 1 yard to go. Bryce Hatfield in on the stop for West Franklin. And it'll be third down and 1 coming up here for the Eagles. Time Fouts is going to split out wide to the left. Delgado and Money in the backfield. McCarty under center. McCarty takes the snap and gives to Delgado once again. He stood up right at the line to gain and then driven back. Nice job there by Flagger. And that's going to be just enough for the first down as it got to the 45-yard line. H. Flagger really stood Delgado up, but unfortunately it was right at the line to gain. So that's good for the first down. Lee splits wide to the left. Hunsaker wide to the right. I formation once again. Delgado with Money behind him. The pitch to Nash Money. Cuts it up immediately. Now bounces off of a tackle into the secondary across the 45. Tackle down at the 43-yard line. 12-yard gain there on the carry by Money. And that's good for the first down. Gavin Gonzalez coming up to make the stop from his safety position there for West Franklin. Wellsville breaks the huddle. Lee going to split out wide to the left. Split backfield once again. McCarty going to fake the Money, going to roll out to his left, looking to throw. Passes away, and it's going to go incomplete, intended out there for Brody Lee. But it falls incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Hunter Creaky defending on the play. The pass just a little bit short. McCarty throwing it to the outside towards the sideline where only Lee probably could have made the catch. It was just a little bit too short of its intended target. Tough throw there, rolling out to your left to throw that pass. McCarty under center. Hunsaker in motion. The give is to him on the jet sweep. Cuts it up. Makes first man miss. Spins. And he'll be spun down at about the 36-yard line. So it'll be a pickup of about 8 on the play as they got to get down to the 34 for the first down. So it's actually going to be, so they have to get a little bit further than that. Got to get inside the 34, really to the 33. So we're going to call it third down and a long 3 in this situation. Fouts going to split out wide to the right. McCarty under center. This time it's going to be Witten in motion. The give is to Money. Money breaks right up the middle, and he's got the yardage needed for the first down as he's tackled down at the 25. It's going to be a pickup 11, and that's going to be good enough for a Wellsville Eagles first down at the 25-yard line. Then the Eagles will split receivers to each side. Fouts to the right, Hunsaker to the left. Money in the backfield all alone. McCarty going to go into an option, pitch it out to Money. Money going to try and get the edge. Got a couple blockers out in front of him. He tiptoes along the sideline, and he's in for the touchdown. Awaiting a call here. We've got a flag down back near the line of scrimmage. And this is usually in the area of holding, which will probably be, once again, this will be the third time Wellsville will have points taken off the board because of a penalty. If it's against them, the officials are coming together to meet here right now with 8:35 remaining. Money is in from 25 yards out, but we got to see what the call will be. And the touchdown is good, and it's unsportsmanlike against West Franklin.
25 remaining plays, good for Eagle, touchdown.
So Money,
Unsportsmanlike on the Falcons.
a 25-yard touchdown run, so 8:35 to go here in the third. Money puts another one across for the Eagles. Newhouse coming in here to attempt the point after, so they will assess this penalty on the kick. Going to be enforced on the kickoff, so the extra point attempt from the normal spot here. Snap is back, placement down, kick is away, and it is through once again by Newhouse. So here with 8:35 remaining in quarter number 3, it's Wellsville 43 and West Franklin nothing. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
At KOFO, keeping you informed comes first with credible, reliable, and timely news from across the nation and around the world.
Here's the latest from ABC News. I'm David Wright in Helsinki.
Followed by local news you need and trust.
Good afternoon. I'm Jeff Brewer in the KOFO newsroom with this hour's top story.
When it comes to news and information in East Central Kansas, come to 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
Medicare Part D coverage can be confusing. We can help. This is Laura from Kramer Pharmacy in downtown Ottawa. Stop in and let us help you find the best option for your needs when it comes to Medicare Part D. Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main, open Monday through Saturday and online anytime at kramerrx.com.
And back here at West Franklin High School, Luke Quinn with you. 8:35 remaining here in the third quarter, 43-0. Wellsville, the unsportsmanlike penalty will be assessed here on the kickoff. So Wellsville will actually be kicking off from the West Franklin 45-yard line. This is a opportunity here. You can definitely kick it. Nathan Seaman can definitely kick it through the end zone from this distance. You can also pooch this and try and make West Franklin go a further distance. Keep it on the ground. It's a shorter distance to run to try and cover it. We'll see what the Wellsville kicking team chooses to do in this situation. Seaman approaches, and it's going to be a deep kick taken by Rogers at the 4-yard line. He's out across the 5 and spun around at the 10, breaks out of that, now trying to get to the outside, and the pursuit of Wellsville is there, and Rogers will dive forward to the 10-yard line, and so that is where West Franklin will start this drive. Goes down as a 6-yard return there for Trey Rogers, but he ran quite a bit more distance in that situation. A host of Eagles in on that stop there. First down and 10 here for West Franklin. The ball at their own 10-yard line. Creaky going to split out wide to the left here. Go in that short shotgun. Flager behind him. Give on the play is to Flager. He's going to be stopped for a no gain on the play, maybe a half a yard at best. Dylan Schnorr in on the stop along with David Sines for Wellsville. It'll be second down and 10 with the ball still at the 10-yard line. West Franklin now just getting into the huddle here. I'll keep my eyes on the back judge here who has the time. And his arm studs here with 10 seconds remaining. And West Franklin at the line of scrimmage. McCullough going to pass. Fires looking for Froggett and just leads him a little bit too much on that short out. It was covered pretty well, but Froggett definitely would have had at least a 5 or 6 yard gain on that one, and he would have been able to make somebody miss, maybe more, but it falls incomplete, so it stays at a 10-yard, third down and 10 in this situation here for West Franklin. We'll see what Coach MacArthur will try in this situation here. Twin receivers to the right, twin receivers to the left. McCullough and Flager flanking him to his left. McCullough to pass, and a lot of pressure coming in. McCullough able to escape initially, but now will be dragged down for a loss of 1 on the play. Schnorr will be credited with the stop there, but Lance McCullough just did not have time to get that pass away. And it looks like West Franklin will punt this football away as it is 4th down and a long 10 as he just didn't quite get back to the line to gain. Nash Money dropping back and to return this punt. Wade Nichols back in his own end zone here to punt this football away. Snap is back. Good snap. Nichols, big high punt, low end over end. Money takes it at about the 40-41. He backs up initially, and good coverage coming down there by West Franklin. And it's Gage Flager who will get the tackle along with Bryce Hatfield. But again, great coverage there by West Franklin on a terrific punt, but nets about 31 yards on the punt. That's a gross as well as no return there by Money. When receivers for Wellsville going to split out wide to the left. Schnorr in front of Money in the backfield. McCarty going to go under center. Actually, it's Willie Dorsey now under center here for the Eagles. Give us the Schnorr. Schnorr off the left guard. Going to go forward down to about the 38-yard line, so it'll be a pickup of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 8. I didn't initially see that it was Willie Dorsey, but it is Dorsey that was under center for that last snap for the Eagles. Shotgun formation this time. Schnorr checks out here. Dorsey takes the snap, going to pitch it to Money. Money with a little room on the right side. Blockers in front of him. Bounces it to the outside. He'll be pushed out of bounds inside the 20 at about the 17-yard line. But that's going to be enough for the 1st down. It's going to be 1st down and 10 here inside the 20-yard line at about the 17-yard line for Wellsville. Back to pass. Dorsey fires. It's caught over there by Lee. It's going to be a short gain on the play. The ball pops loose late, and we'll see which direction they point. And West Franklin will get the recovery as Wellsville turns it over here with 5:42 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Football play recovered by the Falcons.
Did not see who made the fumble recovery for the Falcons, but it was Wellsville who coughed it up. The 1st down and 10, the ball at the 16-yard line. Snap is back and run right up the middle. Flager, and he's thrown down for no gain on the play, maybe a loss of half yard. It's actually back at the 12-yard line now. 1st down was at the 14. It'll be 2nd down and 12. Play coming in here. Just now breaking the huddle is West Franklin. Going to send Creaky out wide to the left. Gonzalez out wide to the right. Motion goes. Pitches to Gonzalez on the jet sweep. Wellsville strings that out. Another tackle for a loss on the play.
Number 6.
So now it'll be third down and very long here. Third down and long coming up here for West Franklin. Just getting into the huddle here. They'll break it down. Franklin takes the snap. McCullough back to pass under pressure. Dumps it off over the middle, and he's got a man. Flager coming to the outside. Makes a first man miss. Now down the sideline out near the 50. And it'll be pushed out of bounds by Des Winton at about the 45-yard line. A big gain there on third down and 20. And that's a big play there by West Franklin.
West Franklin football, first and 10 at the 35.
First down and 10, the ball at the Wellsville 45-yard line. So a huge play there on third down and about 20 yards to go. Then they set up a little middle screen there to Flager, and it was wide open, and then Flager made a man miss as he turned upfield at about the 20-yard line and then ran across midfield before Des Winton forced him out of bounds at the 45. Hunter Creaky is who they said recovered the fumble there by Wellsville that started this drive. McCullough going to keep. Going to get back to the line of scrimmage, stood up there and pushed backwards again. No gain on the play there from McCullough. Second down and 10 upcoming here for West Franklin. Falcons only need 43-0, 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. A second down and 10. Ricky out wide to the left once again, the near side. So it takes the snap. Takes the handoff, rolling to his right. Now we'll tuck it and try and run. Nothing there, and he's going to be tackled down for a loss on the play back near the 50-yard line, about the 49, so it's going to be a loss of 4 on the play. It'll bring up third down and 14. Caleb Green on a stop. Another tackle for a loss, credit to him on this season, and then he made the initial contact and stopped McCullough's forward progress, and then the rest of the Wellsville defense came to the football, allowed him to get nowhere. Franklin comes to the line, 2:20 remaining here in the third quarter. Cola takes the snap, back to pass, rolling to his right, now steps up, and again under pressure, trying to fight away there from Green, but he's unable to do so. It'll be a loss of a few on the play. There is a flag down in the middle of the field. And we'll have to see what this is. The ball is down at the 49-yard line, back across midfield into Falcon territory. Legal block below the waist against West Franklin is declined, so it'll be fourth down and about 16 yards to go. And Wade Nichols back into punt formation once again here for the Falcons. Nash Money and will drop back into return this punt. Snap back. Nichols takes the punt away. Money, hey, again, muffs this one at about the 25. Picks it up at about the 15, and he'll be tackled immediately. Ray Rogers got down there making sure Nash Money's not able to pick that up and get anywhere. Money picks it up and will be starting just outside their 10-yard line. You know, I'll say it is the 10-yard line. I don't even want to give him the 11 in that situation, maybe. Nash Money's had a couple balls that he's just been unable to field on the punt in the air. Brody Lee split out wide to the left. Well, Froggatt running in late after getting his left ankle taped up here on the near sideline. The pitch, Wellsville is Money. Money going to go out the left side, and he'll be knocked out of bounds after a gain of about 10 on the play. It looks like maybe a couple more. It's out at the 20-yard line. 9 yards on the play, so stepped out of bounds prior to hitting the sticks. It'll be 2nd down and 1 here for Wellsville. Outs out wide to the left. Lee out wide to the right. McCarty with high formation behind him. Getting the pitches to Money. Money going to try to get to the edge. He's out across the 20-25. Makes him a miss. Hit by Flagger, and he'll be knocked down out near the 40-yard line. Excuse me, that was Bryce. First down, Wellsville out at the 40-yard line. So carry about 20 that time. Clock continues to run as Money was knocked down in play. Willie Dorsey continuing to play quarterback here in the second half for Wellsville. Kyle Fouts splitting out wide to the left. Lee wide to the right. Shotgun formation. Dorsey looking to pass. Throws it out quickly to Lee along the near sideline at about the 45.
5-yard gain of play. Tackle made number 3, Froggatt. 2nd down.
Ralph Froggatt there making the stop. Chase Troutman in the backfield along with Nash Money on that last sequence. Now Des Winton going to split out wide to the right. And Fouts going out wide left. And it's Troutman and Money in the backfield flanking Dorsey. Dorsey to throw. Pass fired and falls incomplete. Micah Boley came up and knocked the ball away from Kyle Fouts. It'll be 3rd down and 5 here for Wellsville. 61 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Winton this time going to split out wide to the left. Fouts to the near side here to the right. Dorsey going to go under center. And now we've got a whistle, and I believe a timeout will be called by West Franklin. There's the first of this second half. They'll have 2 remaining. We'll take a quick one with them. 30-second break. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
South Shore Animal Hospital can handle all your small animal veterinary needs in emergency care, boarding and daycare, bath, blowout, and nail trims, and they carry a full line of pet food and supplies. South Shore Animal Hospital, where your pet comes first.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Back here at West Franklin High School, 61 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Wellsville 43 and West Franklin nothing. West Franklin using their first time out here defensively. Did not like the defense they had set up against the offense coming out for Wellsville that time. Wide to the left is Winton. Wide to the right is Fouts. Dorsey going to go under center. Troutman and Money in the backfield behind him. Dorsey barking out signals, takes the snap. The handoff is to Money, and nothing there. Nash Money gets back to the line of scrimmage and will be tackled for no gain on the play. So it'll be 4th down here in a long 4, short 5 situation. And it looks like Coach Berg for Wellsville is going to send out the punting team. Eric Woodruff and Gage Flager in on the tackle. And they'll bring up 4th down and 5 here as we approach 30 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. The first punt here for Wellsville this evening. Snap is back, and the kick is away. taken by the short man Gonzalez at the 30-yard line, hit immediately. And it'll be no return at the 29-yard line. So West Franklin will take over first down and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Good punt there by Wellsville. Now, like Wellsville defense is going to have some substitutions coming on to it as well. So 14.2 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. As Franklin approaches the line of scrimmage, Hunter Creaky split out wide to the left. McCullough, marking signals, takes the snap, and gives it to the first man through. Going to try the right side, and he'll be tackled down for a gain of about a yard on the play. That'll be the last snap of the third quarter. And we've reached the end of the three, and it's Wellsville 43 and West Franklin nothing. Back in 60 seconds, you'll listen to high school football on KOFO.com.
Since 1899, Gobbard State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Gobbard State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Gobbard State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Equal housing lender.
Join KOFO live this morning from 10 to noon at the Gun Guys Customer Appreciation Day with food, drinks, and range membership specials. And don't forget your non-perishable food items for the Thanks for Giving Pantry. The Gun Guys, 412 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
Since 1899, Gobbard State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Gobbard State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Gobbard State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
And back to action here at West Franklin High School. McCullough takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to just follow his guard up to about the 33-yard line. That'll just pick up about 3 on the play. It'll bring up third down and 6. 17, Nick Slauson in on the tackle for the Eagles. 43-0. The clock is going to run here in the fourth quarter. Linden up on Uniontown 38-6. It was 42-14. Osage City over Humboldt. And to catch up on some of the other area scores, McCullough back to pass, looking to his left, fires, caught, but immediately hit after making the catch. Trey Rogers, Scott Hain in on the tackle. Trey Rogers with the catch, so it's going to be fourth down. No gain on the play, so it'll say fourth down and 6. And again, it looks like Wade Nichols will drop back into punt formation. Dropping back Jake Richards for Wellsville. Oh, snap. Nichols gets it. Kick is away. Wellsville put some pressure on. Bounds at the 40, and a big West Franklin bounce down to the 25-yard line. It'll be down there by West Franklin. And so Wellsville will start out at the 24-yard line, first down and 10. 75 yards, 76 yards from the end zone this time for the Falcons, for the Eagles. Billy Dorsey looks like he's coming out to continue to man the quarterback position here for Wellsville in quarter number 4. Single receivers each side, Fouts to the near side. Dorsey going to go under center, eye backfield behind him. Takes the snap, going to run a little option, pitches out, and good carry out there, and a nice tackle on the play
Number 10,
Landon Geist,
ball carrier.
the ball carrier that time for the Eagles. A freshman going to get some carries here. Bryce Hatfield with a good stick there for West Franklin. A gain of about 7 on the play as the ball is out to about the 32-yard line. Second down and 3 yards to go here for Wellsville. Dorsey goes under center. Takes the snap, pitches to Geist. Geist looking to get to the edge. Wrapped up quickly and tackled down inbounds.
Geist, the ball carrier. Short down the play. Tackle number 84, Wake Nichols. Wakes up third down.
And it'll be a short gain on the play. Third down. They've got about 1.5 yards to go, maybe 2 in this situation. Dorsey going to go under center. Eye backfield once again. Takes the snap, gives it to the first man through, and he's got a little bit of daylight. He squirts out of a tackle. Now pops it outside. I believe it's Scott Hain running down the far sideline and be dragged down as a flag comes in the horse collar tackle area there. And I believe that's Hain, but I don't know if it was 20 on the carry.
Hain, the ball carrier.
Big gain on the play, personal foul, horse collar tackle, so that'll be half the distance to the goal in this situation.
Half the distance, first and goal, Eagles.
So first down and goal here for Wellsville with the ball down near the 5-yard line. High backfield once again. Dorsey takes the snap. Going to give it to Geist, and Geist splits the middle for the touchdown. And Wellsville tacks on another here with 7:05 remaining in the fourth quarter. The extra point upcoming. Landing guys from about 5 yards out there. Looks like Wellsville will be going for 2 in this situation. Trip receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Dorsey in the shotgun, has Troutman back there with him, takes the snap. Flag coming out here. Maybe somebody lined up offsides. The pass is thrown and caught. 2-point conversion is good for now. As the catch, I believe, was made by Jake Richards. So an illegal shift or formation, and then also an illegal man downfield called here against Wellsville. So one of them will be accepted, I'm sure. There'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Illegal formation on the Eagles. That penalty is declined.
And an ineligible man downfield.
That penalty is accepted. 5 yards, retry.
We're going to retry the point after here, and this time out from the 5-yard penalty out at the 8-yard line instead of the 3 yards to go. Dorsey in the shotgun once again. Again, rolling out to his right, looking to throw. In some trouble here now. Will fire. And the pass is incomplete, so the PAT failed, but as the clock continues to run here, 5:13 remaining, Wellsville 49 and West Franklin nothing. Landon Geist, 5-yard touchdown run there for the Eagles. The Eagles will kick it away here. Before they do, we'll take a quick 30-second break. We're back with more action from here at West Franklin High School. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football, your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only one win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. Win Chiefs versus Giants tickets for November 1st. Winner announced October 28th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
And back here at West Franklin High School, Luke Queen with you. Wellsville 49, West Franklin nothing here as we clock rolls in the fourth quarter. Wellsville, a 5-yard touchdown run by Landon Geist to extend the lead. The point after was failed. And Nathan Seaman will come back out on to kick this ball away once again for the Eagles. Back deep is Trey Rogers. Freaky and Gonzalez in front of him. Seaman, line drive kick, push to the right, taken by Creaky at about the 20. He stood up and tackled down at about the 25. Tried to make a man miss there. It'll be out at about the 27 is where they're going to mark this one. So it'll be first down and 10 West Franklin. The ball at about the 27-yard line. Clock rolling here with just over 3 minutes remaining here in the football game. Quick update, Linden now on top of Uniontown 38-6. That game, as I said, 1A District 1. In 2A District 2, Osage City now 42-14 over Humboldt. That at the end of the third quarter. Timeout's going to be called here by West Franklin. That'll be their second charge timeout of this second half. They'll have one remaining. They're trying to get the clock stopped and run what they want to run. We'll just go ahead and keep it here through this one. And we'll try and update you on a few other scores from around the area. Lawrence Free State going at it tonight. It is the Chesty Lions 19 and the Free State T-Birds 16. That is a big rivalry there in the city of Lawrence. Derby all over Maize South tonight down in the Wichita area. 52-7. Coffeyville up 13-8 over Fort Scott. Chanute all over Labette County 56-0. Andover Central 21. Ark City nothing in that game. Gardner Edgerton over Shawnee Mission West in the third quarter 27-17. Eudora all over Spring Hill tonight. That score in the third quarter was 33-0. Eudora over Spring Hill at the time. They're in the Frontier League in the third quarter. Paola hanging on 13-7 over Lewisburg in that rivalry.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play for on the run there by Hatfield. Second down and about 13 here. The ball moves back about the 25-yard line. Got it to get out across the 37 for the first. Snap back, and a flag comes in as West Franklin just diving forward to get it back across the line of scrimmage. And an entire new defense is going to come in here for Wellsville, so it won't even try to. Legal shift there called against, it's a procedure penalty against West Franklin, and that penalty would be declined, and it'd be third down here and 8 after a gain of about 4 yards on the play. Twin receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Hatfield in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, back to pass, fires, and slipping on his route was a wide receiver, and the pass will fall incomplete. Levi Judd, the intended target, slipped coming out of his break, and it'll be fourth down here and 8 for West Franklin. See what the Falcons choose to do here as we've got 70 seconds remaining on the clock. Looks like they're going to go ahead and punt this football away. Obviously, with the change of possession here and the running clock in the game, Wellsville will probably not have to run a play. This could be the last snap of the football game. Wade Nichols takes the snap, steps up, punts it away, end over end kick's going to bounce down at about the 44. Wellsville will pick it up and go on a return here. Number 16, that's Devin Hawes on the return. He takes it out to about the 48-yard line. Tackled Gunnar McMahon in on the stop there for the Falcons. First down and 10 at the 48-yard line for the Eagles. And they will get up to the line of scrimmage and run a play here. Timeout will be called by West Franklin. That is their timeout called here by West Franklin. We'll go ahead and take a quick 30-second break with them. You're listening to high school football on KOFO.com.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Back here at West Franklin High School, Luke Queen with you, 13 and a half seconds remaining. Wellsville coming out on offense. Just have to run this one play here. Give us to the first man through, and he's fighting forward. And will gain about 8 yards on the play. Carry there is
23, Carter Wilmarth, ball carrier.
Carter Wilmarth on the carry, and that will be the final snap of the game as the final score, Wellsville 49 and West Franklin 0. Wellsville keeps their perfect record intact, 8-0. Well, West Franklin falling to 0-7 on the season. We will find out what the results of other games and where they will be next week. But we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back to wrap things up from West Franklin High School. I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
South Shore Animal Hospital can handle all your small animal veterinary needs in emergency care, boarding and daycare, bath, blowout, and nail trims, and they carry a full line of pet food and supplies. South Shore Animal Hospital, where your pet comes first.
Guy and Mays in Williamsburg is a proud supporter of the West Franklin Falcons. Beginning next week, Guy and Mays will be closed until after Election Day. After that, they'll be back with their world-renowned ribs. Check their Facebook page for more information. Guy and Mays in Williamsburg.
Now in its 33rd year, Peckham's Pumpkin Patch wants to be a part of your family tradition. Open weekends through October 31st, 2710 Vermont Road in Runtoul.
And back here one last time at West Franklin High School this evening. Wellsville coming out with the 49-0 win over the West Franklin Falcons. Wellsville going to 8-0 on the season. West Franklin falling to 0-7 on the year. Wellsville scored early, about midway through the first quarter. It was Benito Delgado on a 1-yard touchdown run. Nash Money, a 24-yarder to open up things in the quarter number 2. Des Winton, 37-yard interception return. And Dylan McCarty to David Sines through the air on a 27-yard touchdown pass in the second quarter. And then the last score of the first quarter, or first half, it was Willie Dorsey to Kyle Fouts from 31 yards out. It was 36-0 Wellsville at halftime. In the third quarter, Nash Money, a 25-yard touchdown run, and Wellsville would lead 43-0. And then in the fourth quarter, Landon Geist with a 5-yard touchdown run for the Eagles, and that would be the scoring on the night. Dylan McCarty, 119 yards passing, 1 touchdown. Nash Money, 155 yards rushing and 1 TD. Brody Lee had 37 receiving yards. Kyle Fouts with a touchdown catch. David Sines with a touchdown catch for the Eagles. Lance McCullough finished with 84 passing yards. Gage Flager led the way for West Franklin with 30 rushing yards. Flager also led the way with receiving yards. He had 50. One big play there on an inside screen on a tough third down back in their own area, able to get that out. Total plays, West Franklin ran 44 to Wellsville's 41, but total yards, Wellsville 420 total yards on the night, 121 passing, 273 in the air. Wellsville 18 first downs. West Franklin did win the battle of the first downs, 21-18. Turnovers, Wellsville committed a couple, so did West Franklin. Wellsville losing a couple fumbles, West Franklin a fumble and an INT. Penalties, 7 for West Franklin, 75 yards, 5 for Wellsville, 36 yards, but a couple of those for Wellsville could have been added to a lot more as they had a couple touchdowns called back, but they do come away with the win. They stay undefeated on the year. They're the number 1 seed, the District 2A District 2 champions. They'll face off against the 4 seed out of District 1 next week. The results of tonight's games will affect as to who that will be. And when we find that out, we'll definitely put it out there on KOFO.com, on our Facebook, and all of our social media, Twitter, and everything that we can do to keep everybody posted as to what who the opponent for Wellsville will be next week. The same with West Franklin. They'll have a football game next week as well. Probably, again, results pending on that. Central Heights will do the same thing. But I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight to check this one out. It was Wellsville over West Franklin, 49-0. Signing off from here at West Franklin High School, I am Luke Queen, KOFO Sports.
Thank you for listening to this Game of the Week football broadcast on KOFO.com. Brought to you by Advent Health Ottawa, CarStar, Kansas State Bank, Quality Structures, and by Sutton's Jewelry, Dingle & Son Mortuary, and Kramer Pharmacy. Our Game of the Week on KOFO.com is also brought to you by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Ottawa University, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Arvest Bank, and by Peckham's Pumpkin Patch, Mid-America Bank, South Shore Animal Hospital. Also by Goppert State Service Bank, Guy and May's Tavern, and Buzzard's Pizza. For more information about our Game of the Week football broadcast, visit the KOFO Sports page at KOFO.com and listen Monday through Saturday for the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.